Dilgam Asgarov and Shahbaz Guliyev have been taken hostage by Armenian armed forces. On July 11, 2014, three Azerbaijani civilians, Dilgam Asgarov, Shahbaz Guliyev and Hasan Hasanov, went to Kalbajar region of Azerbaijan to visit their relatives' graves and were taken captive by Armenians. Hasan Hasanov, who was subjected to inhuman treatment and torture, was murdered on July 14, 2014. Armenians did not want to give his body. Again, as a result of the strong political will of the Azerbaijani state and the persistent pressure of the international community, the Armenians returned the body. Unfortunately, two Azerbaijani civilians, Dilgam Asgarov and Shahbaz Guliyev, are still in Armenian captivity. During this period, Armenians set up a fake trial on hostages and sentenced Shahbaz Guliyev to 22 years and Dilgam Asgarov to life imprisonment. This process is a gross violation of all human dignity, international law and fundamental human rights in general, and it's a clear evidence of the terrorist nature of the Armenian state. Because these people, Dilgam and Shahbaz, are Azerbaijanis, the territories they have visited are officially Azerbaijani lands. They move from one station to another within the borders of Azerbaijan, which has been accepted by the international community, and they have not violated the Armenian-Azerbaijani borders. Ahmad Shahidov, director of Azerbaijan Institute for Democracy and Human Rights, told CBC that over the past 3 years, intensive work has been carried out in various directions for the liberation of Azerbaijani hostages.
First of all, President Ilham Aliyev raised this issue and calls on the world community in all his meetings and speeches. This is particularly important. In addition, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, as well as the State Commission on Prisoners of War, Hostages and Missing Persons, also operate intensively on this issue. The main responsibility in this issue lies with the Azerbaijani civil society, and as a human rights defender, from the very first days, we are consistent in delivering this issue to the world community, especially to international human rights organizations.
According to him, this issue was raised and is being raised at several international events and meetings. He said that at international conferences held in Qatar, where the leaders of the main Arab world attended, they urged the Muslim world not to remain silent to this issue. There were silent actions in front of the headquarters of various international organizations. In particular, protests were held in front of the European Parliament in Brussels, in front of the Parliamentary Assembly of the Council of Europe in Strasbourg, in front of the Red Cross in Geneva, and in front of the Armenian Embassy in Warsaw.
This issue will be brought up again at the OSCE summit in Poland in September. We even plan to take Kurdoglu, son of Dilgam Asgarov, to the OSCE meetings and let the European diplomats communicate his message alive. By using all available means, we are trying to release our hostages. Unfortunately, the opposing party is the Armenian government that supports terrorism and murder at the state level. It's a criminal regime that doesn't accept any international laws and conventions. On the other hand, the double standards in the world also play its part. Despite the work we do at the international level, the world community, especially the European institutions, doesn't want to see this painful reality.
Azerbaijan State Committee on Affairs of Refugees and IDPs, the State Commission on Prisoners of War, Hostages and Missing Persons, and other agencies have repeatedly urged international organizations, including the ICRC, to assist in release of Guliyev and Asgarov, whilst the problem remains topical yet. Azerbaijan, whose over 4,000 citizens were taken captive, hostage or went missing as a result of the Nagorno-Karabakh war, has repeatedly declared its readiness to begin negotiations with Armenia to free the captives and resolve the long-standing Nagorno-Karabakh conflict. However, the Armenian side keeps ignoring all attempts of Azerbaijan and international organizations, thereby disrespecting the international law and hindering the settlement of the conflict. Hassan of CBC.